So looking at question one, we can also export things out to Excel since we have this little box here to the right. So I want to find the mean, median, and mode of these things. So since there's not that much data, you could probably do it by hand, but if you like to take advantage of Excel, then I can model that here as well. So we'll click on this, open in Excel, and then in the top right-hand corner, we should see a download happening. So if you kind of see here, my got some stuff in the way for me. You see that this is downloaded here. If we click on that, it opens it up, and then I still got stuff blocking mine. So if I enable the data, so enable, there it goes. It finally opened. Now I can kind of use this little box here to maximize it. So the data is already ordered, but if I come over here, I'm gonna go into column C to give myself a bit of space. And I'm gonna click in this box here and I'm gonna hit equal. After I hit the equal sign, to find the mean, we actually have to use the average button. So if I start typing in average, AV, we kind of see that average is the second one here. So if I double click it or just click it, let's see here. So I got double click it. So double click it, it made it open up. So what it needs to do now is add the numbers together. So what I can do is come over here and click and drag, and it'll highlight my cells for me. So A1 through A5 is what I want. So click and drag, close my parenthesis and hit enter, and it'll give me my average of 12.2. The Excel can also do the median. So if I hit equals and type median, MED, notice that median is MEDIAN. That looks it. So if I double click it, it allows me to now to drag the cells into the problem. So I'm going to click on A1 and drag. So I do want A1 through A5. Now, if you don't want to click and drag, you can just type in A1, find the colon, and A5, and you can type it in manually as well. So what I need is this A1 colon A5, and that means cells A1 through A5. So if I enter, notice that the middle value was this 12. I don't think mode is part of this. So if I type in equals MODE, there is a mode here, but I don't think that's the mode we want. We got mode multiple, mode single. So notice how it's got different categories here. So the mode may not be as easy. So if I do click on that and drag in here, let's see what it does. So notice how it says not applicable. So basically I'm picking up on it. It sounds like that one, it didn't work. Okay. The mode can be a little confusing, but notice how there was no common number there. So again, if I go back to where my website is down at the bottom, I have it's still open down here. So if I click on that, I should be able to go up here to my little double box over here, and I should be able to come over here and click this one, and it should split my window into two of them. So it looks like I have enough room now. I can type in the mean. Notice how it says type in an integer or a decimal, so it doesn't say round. So 12.2 should work there. Hit enter. Okay. The median we said was 12. So type in 12 there, hit enter. Okay. And then mode, there is or are. So if there's more than one, we have to separate by using commas, but we didn't have a mode, so we just click that there and check answer. So if I go down to question three, notice the question three is a little bit more involved. So again, I can close this one out, don't save it. So what I can do is go to this little export button and I can open it into Excel. Got some things blocking me here. All right. Let's see here. Try that again. Open in Excel. All right, looks like I opened it up twice. So we'll click on this first one here. So I'm looking for these 1.7s, 4.9 numbers. Looks correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and maximize that, clicking the square. And again, I want to enable for editing. That didn't go away, so click it again. All right. Now it's not a bad deal to go ahead and sort the data. So if I go to data and drag down through here, and then sort is around here somewhere. So go back to data. My data is still highlighted, so I'm okay. So A to Z, so my data does sort. It looks like it's in the correct order. So notice how there are 8 pieces of data. So your median would actually, you would have to add 4.7 plus 4.9 divide by 2. It looks like you would get 4.8 there for the median. Now for the mean, if I had equals, remember in Excel, mean is actually average. So we start typing in AVE. So average is this one. If I double click it, it'll go ahead and open up the formula. They didn't do it, so try it again. There you go. The formula's opened up. Now again, you could type it in manually. I want A1 through A8. So if you type in A1 and then a colon and A8, you could just type it in that way. And notice how, close parenthesis, notice how I did highlight 1 through 8 there. So if I hit enter, that should give me my mean. This one may have to be rounded. So looks like mine takes out to 4 decimal places. The median, if I equals and type in MED, median, again, if I double click that, that opens my formula. I could just click and drag A1 to A8 and then close parenthesis and hit enter. And notice how we did get that 4.8 because notice how it's got to be, you got to average the middle two values. That'd be the 4.7 and 4.9. And halfway between 4.7 and 4.9 would be 4.8. Now it looks like 4.7 and 7.9 are my most common ones. So it looks like this has got 2 modes. So if I hit equals and type in mode, I don't know if it actually, notice how we set a multiple mode. Let's see if it actually does it. So drag this in here. I don't know if it does it or not. I've never played with it before. First try. So notice how it only gave me the 4.7. So it didn't give us both of them. So still got to explore the mode button. But I do see that 4.7 occurs twice, 7.9 occurs twice. So now what I want to do is go back to my website. So that's mine's Google down here. Get that open back up. And again, if I go back over here to this spot here on my computer, I can split the windows. And then I don't have to do all this. So notice how here it says round to the nearest tenth. So that means we got to round to 0. And since there's an 8 in the hundreds place, that 8 says change it to 5.1. So 5.1 should go there. We're good. The median we said was 4.8. So the median was 4.8. Hit enter. Okay. Now here we're saying there's 2 modes. So we're saying 4.7 and 7.9. So let's see if that plays out correctly. 4.7, comma 7.9. So separated by commas, hit enter, and we do get those correct. So that one does want 2 modes there. So that's how you can use Excel to kind of do some calculations with mean, median, and mode.